Greetings gamers, we have just had the Ubisoft presentation and holy shit, I thought Xbox was good. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing as I did last time for Xbox. If you haven't seen that, I will put a little annotation thingy up here on the screen. It was a little bit late, mainly because I fell asleep on the couch while I was waiting for it to re-encode, but please feel free to check that out. As for this, guys, same thing, guys. We're going to go through, break it down, explain it all in about 10 to 20 minutes, and basically give you guys the highlights. Of course, then I will be going through and actually doing a full video on the actual games themselves at a later date, probably in a day or two. So this is just the highlights. So let's just jump straight into it with these cute little rabbits and let's kick it off. The first game they talked about, guys, was basically Mario meets rabbits. Pretty much. Actually, that's what it is. So basically Nintendo and Ubisoft have worked together to collab to make these two worlds collide in a cataclysmic sort of way. And basically it can be Mario or the rabbits, where you basically go around and you're trying to save the universe. So guys, look, obviously very interesting. It is a very different feel than Mario. Just on the fact that it is actually more sort of turn-based. A bit like the original XCOM was. Obviously the XCOM Enemy Unknown when it came out a few years ago. But I'll put an example of what it's like on the screen, and that'll probably get my first copyright strike. Apart from that, guys, look, it looks really, really good. Really, really interesting. It is coming out on Nintendo Switch, and it is something you definitely should keep your eye out for. Apart from that, guys, let's just jump on to the second one. Now the second game, guys, is Assassin's Creed Origins. We did talk about this very quickly yesterday. They did retouch on it again today because obviously it's Ubisoft. But guys, look, it does actually look really, really cool. Now, they didn't actually show much of this actually during the presentation. There was a half-an-hour video that they actually uploaded, or that they actually played it after. And that's actually where they actually showed it off. Here they just basically showed off the cinematics and the world. But the half-an-hour video, which I've also put now, definitely shows you combat, how the game plays, and it actually looks really good. The maps in the game look absolutely freaking huge. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, side quests and obviously the main quest line. They've also changed the combat as well as the climbing abilities. But look, I'll talk to that in another video. But look, yeah, guys, Assassin's Creed was also talked about. I did say yesterday I was really hyped for this game. I still am. I really like this and might actually go out and buy it on launch day. I've had a habit of going out and buying Assassin's Creed and not playing them. But this one I definitely think I want to play. The next game they presented, guys, was The Crew 2. And for the life of me, I cannot understand why. I'm still waiting for an explanation on this. As far as I know, guys, the first one wasn't that popular. But they must have thought it was popular enough to obviously go through and make a sequel. However, on this one, they have expanded the universe. They've not only just kept it as racing cars, they've also put in planes, helicopters, boats. It is basically crew motorsports. So basically any power vehicle that you can play or drive or fly or steer, you basically can. So obviously that looks pretty cool. There was even a bike in here actually. Yeah, but that looks kind of cool. Look, I don't know. I'm going to EB Expo, so I might play it there, see what it's like. But I wasn't too crash hot on the first one. And the second one will have to be damn good for me to be taking an interest. But hey, look, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you keen for The Crew or Crew 2? Or do you want to leave it on the shelf like the first one? The next game that came up, guys, is South Park Fractured Butthole. And I'm actually looking forward to playing this and possibly the first one. I still haven't played it. I know, I'm terrible. But guys, the Fractured Butthole was presented. It did show last year. I believe it was actually delayed. It was supposed to come out later this year, but it was actually delayed. They have given us a firm date on it. But hey, it does look good. It's typical South Park style. So at the end of the day, obviously, it's going to be a lot of, well, toilet humour. But hey, that's why we love South Park. So guys, look, let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on that? Are you keen for South Park Fractured Black Hole, or are you a little bit upset? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Next up, guys, was a new game or new VR called Transference. It's actually called Transference Enter the Home of a Mind. It's a new virtual reality game in partnership with Spectravision. So it's an LA-based film studio founded by the Lord of the Rings actor Eli Wood. It's a psychological thriller and it looks pretty freaky. But yeah, obviously Transference lets players play a virtual visit of the construct of someone else's mind. What would happen if a stranger entered your mind? Would your mind allow this person to experience your secrets? Transference tickles those questions and more. It's interesting. It's actually a really interesting theory. I don't have VR at the moment. I don't know if I want to go out and buy VR specially for it. If I did have VR, it might be something that might be interesting. But yeah, it's definitely something that is a definitely interesting thought. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below regarding it. Are you keen for it or are you not? Let us know. And apart from that, let's jump on to the next. The next presentation we got into, guys, was Pirates! Yarr, we hearties! It was Skull and Bones, and this looks actually really good. Basically, you're pirates. You go out in fleets of 4, or single player if you like, or if you can play co-op, 4 other players, I believe, and you basically go around and you attack other ships. You can control other ships, like you control your fleet, tell people where to go, you can break off and attack 2 different areas at once. Yeah, it seems like there's a wide range of solutions on what you can do. The whole idea is the group that actually gets the most loot and then manages to leave actually wins. So after 15-20 minutes or whatever the time frame may be, obviously you then leave the area. If you leave without being blown up by the police, or air quote police, then obviously you win. But obviously if you get blown up and then the other people go through and sail through the sewers, they win. So it's basically like Bounty Hunt with a sort of extra twist. The graphics look really, really good. I'm really, really keen for it. I love me pirates. Me hearties. I'm going to get a little parrot and stick on my shoulder. But yeah, guys, look, it looks really good. I'm really keen for it. Now, obviously, you also, just before we go on to the next one, can sign up for a beta. So, guys, I will put a link in the description below, but I'll also throw it on the screen for you right now. That will actually allow you to go to that website, sign up for the beta, and if you get selected, then you can play it early. So, go do that. Like after this video, though, of course. Keep watching. There's more betas. The next presentation we had, guys, was Let's Dance. And why? That's all I'm going to ask is why. Look, obviously, guys, I'm not much of a dancer. I've got 2 left feet. I don't play these games, but I realise that obviously other people do. It looks okay. I got 2 left feet. I can't help you with this. I really can't. Look, it looks really, really cool. I love perving up the girls in the little skirts. That's as about as into it as I got. But yeah, if you like the first one, I presume you're going to like this one. It's similar to what I've seen other people play. Like I said, 2 left feet. So, moving along. Up next, guys, was Cowboys. It is a South Park mobile game. I'm thinking it's a lot like a turn-based player game, like a card game. There wasn't a lot of details about it. They did show a trailer. But yeah, obviously if you like your mobile games, it might be something that you might be into. It looked interesting. Not necessarily my thing, but I might give it a go. Yeah, see how much time I get. Next up, guys, was a new game called Starlink Battle for Atlas. Basically, it is a new game adventure where you assemble a custom starship model mounted to your game controller to launch an interplanetary adventure. Basically, guys, what you do is you have a model, you switch guns on the model, which then obviously tells the controller what guns you're currently using, and that will change your loadout in the game. I have a few concerns about what it might cost to do this. Obviously, do they charge for the model? Obviously, is the add-ons or anything like that? It is very similar to what Nintendo was doing at one stage, and that was getting quite expensive for some people. But hey, look, at the end of the day, obviously it's something we have to check out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Apart from that, great idea, novel idea, new idea, and it looks good, looks promising. Next up, guys, was Steep, and apparently we're getting a sequel. Look, they really didn't show much of this. In fact, they didn't really show anything. So at the end of the day, we don't know much about it at all. But at the end of the day, I presume it's a sequel for the original one. But hey, look, yeah, obviously when we find out more information, we'll do a video on that. But at the moment, there was something regarding Steep. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. After that, guys, it was Far Cry 5, and this game looks absolutely amazing. So we actually got to see gameplay of it. From what I get to see, you actually get to choose different heroes, or your heroes for hire. You get different vehicles or different tactics they use. For example, one of them is a sniper, another one flies a plane, another one's got some sort of great big truck. And another one's obviously running around with a pistol. And obviously different things, different people and situations. It looks really good. Really liked it how it played, guys. Really looking forward to sort of playing that. I know there was a lot of controversy around that. A lot of people weren't too happy about the storyline. But it does look pretty good, and I do want to check that out. And to wrap the presentation up on a high note, guys, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now, I will completely admit I never heard of the first one. Apparently, according to research, it has came out in 2003. So it's taken them 15 years. Holy shit. It took them 15 years. It came out on PlayStation 2, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox as a GameCube platform. Now, guys, this is actually a prequel. So it's not a sequel, it's a prequel. And it looks absolutely amazing. I will do another video, obviously, to go through and talk about it completely. But I love the fact, I love the comedy, I love the humor, I love the sort of in-your-face cheekiness of the whole thing. Look, if this game is like this, I'm definitely playing it. That's it. I'm sold. Just take my money now. But guys, look, yeah, it definitely looks like it's a really good game, and they've definitely taken their time with it. So it should be completely perfect. Now, guys, apart that actually basically wraps up the presentation for Ubisoft. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. What was your favourite? What was your favourite game? What are you most looking forward to? Apart from that, mine probably would have to be the Pirates one. I really love that. Or they obviously got Beyond Good and Evil 2. Those two really looking forward to, especially now that obviously Xbox is backwards compatible. I want to try and see if I can go back and play the original, or I just might jump in and play the second one. Don't know yet, I'll decide. But guys, let us know in the comment section below, what's your favourite, what are you excited for? Apart from that, guys, obviously Sony is up next, so we'll do the same thing for that. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you playing games. Have a great night and enjoy.